sense. Game. Play.
Just a brief respite.
Not going inside.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I won't stop you. But if you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Skaketh! You know Raphael holds the key to the prince's free. Either go to Raphael and hear him out, or tell Voss you failed him and the Githyanki people. It will not be a pleasant reunion.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he... And what did he want in return for this knowledge? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. Anything that threatens our alliance. So I ask you again. What were the...
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. Its thoughts slide into yours, turning through them like fingers, sifting for answers, which it finds.
You're telling the truth. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on you. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil.
librarian does this thing with her lip where you're on all fours and...
Get your own here! Fresh off the easel! I can't hear you!
See, it's such a prude. Well, real.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. No. It cannot be. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prism. The marks I bear are proof enough of that. But you are the one who carries the astral prism. Raphael possesses a powerful relic called the Orphic Hammer. That hammer is the only thing capable of smashing the chains that bind. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that he must keep the off. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy...
Just out of view.
No one stopped me yet. Let's get going.
I put it on especially for you.
I want to give it a good rumple.
Vlaakith's will be done.
I tell you now. Yeah, you got that right. The guild. Yeah. That's what I heard. Your tongue, spoon.
A long way to go still.
Sorry. You're not careful.
Yes?
Let's move.
You have the key to part in that.
Hey! Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you make the right choice. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Listen. Because I'll only say this once. This fight isn't just about Baldur's Gate, or the Sword Coast, or even Faerun. If the Brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns, and worlds you've never even dreamed of will... Raphael can stop it! He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. You did. But that's fine. Take your time. Have a drink.
Oh, hi. Lightly does it.
I've got a long road ahead.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thing? Aye, it's all right. Well,
Not everyone subscribes.
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
The Black Mass has been 2 centuries in the making. We can take 5 minutes to find one more person. I didn't realize we had company.
Please pay my brother no mind. His imagination and his mouth get the better of him sometimes. But it does not matter. We were just leaving anyway. Weren't we, Petras?
Yes, of course, dear sister. I just need a moment, and then we can leave. The Master plans to expand his territory.
I just want
Take Candle.
We are just leaving.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
But idea!
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks! We're adventurous, damn it! You're damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't let us in. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Stupid bridge guards. Should have dumped a lot of them.
I got kicked out of a
Come to Baldur's Gate.
To expand his territory. Take Candlekeep.
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and... Miss. Oh, you don't suppose the murderer, the landlord...
Dar was right.
A couple turns should do it.
Such authority.
Just like when I was a child.
Can't give up now. Right tool will do the trick. No time to rest? Don't give me trouble now.
At your command. Just a little rummage. It was slowing you down anyway.
yourselves. Quick and quiet. Pay me no mind.
We are just leaving.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Your father watching through me. Do you not like it?
Yes, or...
Still alive, so that's progress.
What do you need? Short, fat.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents.
I got it. Thanks.
With a flick of the wrist. Glad near the bed.
Call and I answer.
Indolence breeds madness. A list of names, some of them marked through. I wonder why.
Always nice to be wanted.
Oh, I can't sit here until the end of bloody time.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Like what? By yours too.
What does it feel like? Actually,
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
No, he merely offered patronage.
To do?
The Gondians built the steel watch.
Greetings, citizen.
You want past?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Good try, but no. Gortash has got all the protection he needs. A cultist makes so much as a peep, the watch will turn them to cinder. Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Good try, but no. Nah. The place is crawling with watchers. The Duke's safer than a... Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Good try, but no. Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Good try, but no. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
The bugs. The bugs, man. The bugs.
Never a dull moment.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Good try. Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
You madman! How else was I supposed to see the optics?
No screw too loose, no door too unhinged. My tools can reach anything.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Nobody, nobody saw this.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Loss. It permeates every corner of Lae'zel's mind. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. I am known and honored by you, the source of my bruises. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki, and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. We take the Orphic hammer from Raphael's lair. Orpheus Tafki Nazin. This hammer. Could it be? This is the key Voss so ardently and courageous. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear. We must find a... Mother Gith, the Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. You must face them.
I can't believe... And by killing him, you set him a great dear Ketherick. He raised me. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? You sound like my father. Lucky for me. I understand it's strange. But then... And this is... Next I knew, I was being jolted away. By the time I couldn't tell her who I was.
Softer than a whisper. What do we have here? I don't need any attention right now. This calls for careful footwork.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? The girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. She has left this place. She left you a letter. Hast thou other business? Dost thou require a new ally? Oh, there are many answers to that question. None correct.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
Did you see how far that watch threw me? It's nearly 10 minutes. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you mad!
assume nothing.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Bruff's babbling.
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Calm yourself. These watchers could...
Sage advice. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my... Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed. Steel Watch will be mobilized. Next, we identify... Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. And do not return.
Truest of souls.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parent...
Have you come to behold the new dawn? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater Faerun? But Baldur's Gate will soon burn. Gortash and I will ignite the fight.
Enemies within. What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier.
Ravengard has not once...
And if the Steel Watch can't protect us, what then?
Ravengard, you would give up the Fist's command?
Teresa's caress also has roots.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms,
Brothel? Pleasure
and
house?
all-round pleasant
Den of
folks.
decadent delights. And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.